What a nice way to start the day with a fruit and yogurt bowl. Super delicious. So I'm getting ready to leave High Tide today, where I've been staying at for like the last 2 weeks since I got to Cambodia. I'm gonna head to this new beach town where I'll be meeting up with someone that I'm gonna be couch surfing with. So that's a cool way to start the new adventure in Cambodia. But now I gotta pack up all my stuff and get the pink unicorn ready for the road. I think it's time for some new socks, eh? Alright, got the pink unicorn all packed up and ready for adventure. Today I'm heading down to this beach town called Otres. It's on the south coast of Cambodia, right outside of a bigger city called Sihanoukville. I'll be couch surfing with this guy named Pepe once I get there. I just talked to him yesterday and he welcomed me to come stay at his house, so that should be fun. Got the pink unicorn all fixed up from the crash. Everything's good to go. Just gotta head into town to the ATM real quick and then I'll be on my way to Otres. It's about 100 kilometers to get there from Kampot, so it should take me like an hour and a half on the motorbike. So yeah, it'll be a good adventure for the day. Well, I was able to avoid the rain for a little bit. So yeah, I just pulled over at this little empty fruit stand in front of these people's house to throw on my rain poncho real quick and head the rest of the way to Otres. Yo, I just made it through the rain to my couch surfing host Pepe's house. I'll be staying with him for the next few days. I'm just curious, how long have you been doing couch surfing for?
I think like 8-9 years.
8 or 9 years?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. And like, what do you like about couch surfing?
Like everybody, I think, where I began couch surfing thinking, oh, I'm going to travel in the United States for like 2 months for free. But then when you start doing it and you start meeting people and they are so nice, they are so hospitable, and then you change your mind and you start liking couch surfing because of this, of the cultural exchange, like having a friend anywhere you go. And I like hosting because I have been traveling. I'm also a traveler, so I feel when I have been reside in a good way in somebody's house, I feel very good. So I want to give back this. And also when I'm staying in a place, like getting guests from all the world is like traveling without moving from the house. So it's very nice.
Nice, that's cool, man. Sweet, thanks for letting me stay.
Okay, it's a pleasure.
Alrighty, just got settled in here at my friend Pepe's house. I'm gonna head into town now and grab a bite to eat. All I had was that fruit and yogurt bowl for breakfast, so I'm getting pretty hungry. So I'm about to head into the small beach town of Otres that's a couple minutes down the road and find some tasty food. Alrighty, I just finished up my computer work and ate some lunch at the restaurant that I was at. Also watched the new episode of Rick and Morty that came out today. And now I came down to the beach here at Otres. It's a pretty nice beach. There's only like a little bit of trash. A bunch of nice like pine trees that line the whole beach, which is pretty cool and unique. So way down the beach that way is the city of Sihanoukville, where I don't know, it's like the bigger city in this area, that you take the ferry to get to the popular islands around here. The main 2 islands that everyone goes to around here is called Koh Rong and Koh Rong San Loam. Maybe I'll head out to one of those in the next few days. I'm not exactly sure yet. There's also another island down that way that is called Koh Takiev. So probably gonna go to one of those 3, just not exactly sure which one yet. But yeah, I just came down to check out the beach for a little bit. And now I think I'm going to go explore around here on my motorbike and see if I can find anything else in the area. After the beach, I drove around a little bit and then decided that since it ended up being a nice day this afternoon and all the rain was gone, I was going to come back to where I was couch surfing. By the way, this is the room that I'll be staying in that Pepe has allotted to let me stay in. So today I'm going to head up to Ream National Park, which is supposed to be a beautiful national park right outside of Otres in Sihanoukville here. There's supposed to be all kinds of cool wildlife and stuff, so hopefully I can see something cool. But yeah, I'm just gonna go see what I can find in the national park. So I was just turning down random dirt roads with the pink unicorn and came to this super cool secluded beach area way back in the national park. So I tried to take the pink unicorn down the beach real quick, but she got stuck like right away. You can see the tire tracks. She was sinking in pretty fast, but yeah, you never know where those old dirt roads will take you. Got this super cool secluded beach to hang out at for a little bit, but now I'm gonna continue journeying through the national park. So I'm pretty sure I missed the turn a long time ago for the peak I was trying to go to. But when I was coming down this road here and decided this isn't the way I wanted to go, all these little kids came running to say hi when I turned around. So yeah, I'm just out here in the middle of nowhere in this national park right now, trying to find this peak scenic area. But this is a good lesson. It's not about the destination, it's about the whole journey. So like 500 meters down the first dirt road I went, like after I pointed at the sign, I saw this second sign that says Lingham Peak Scenic Area, Eastern Ring Road. So I secretly kind of knew I was supposed to turn here, but instead I decided to go straight down this way, which is where I got myself way back into the middle of nowhere. Not really lost, but in a way kind of. But yeah, I just decided to take the path less traveled and not marked by the park just to see where it led me. Just because, I don't know, it's fun driving off road and going to cool places. So anyways, now I'm gonna actually go to this Lingham Peak Scenic Area and see what it's all about. So I just made it to this staircase here where it looks like it's Lingham Peak Scenic Area. So I'm going to head up the stairs and hopefully there'll be a good viewpoint or something up here. Maybe it's just a little hike. I don't really know. So yeah, there you have it. That's Lingham Peak Scenic Area in Ream National Park, which is just outside of Sihanoukville and Otres in Cambodia on the very southern coast. It's beautiful back here, nice peaceful place to get away. And one thing I really noticed about this little loop hike that I just did in particular is the smells of nature back here. Like, nature smells so strong back here. Like, I'm not sure what kind of wood or what it was, but it smells so good. I had heard that Ream National Park had a lot of cool wildlife, and just as I was getting back to my motorbike, right down here on the road, right over here on the side, I heard like some bigger animals in the bushes. And I looked down and see this monkey running across the road. So I went down to try and get a video of him, and there was about 20 gibbons monkeys like in the bush right next to the side of the road. There's like all these like little fruits from a tree there that they were trying to munch on, but when I went over there to try and get a video, they ran off into the woods too fast for me to capture them. But definitely a good place to come and see some wildlife. I've heard some like really interesting bird noises back here too. Haven't seen any uncommon looking birds yet, but keeping the eyes peeled. So I found this nice little beach spot right at sunset. This is like the most touristy thing that's in Ream National Park, is the little walkway out to that like small island. The guy tried to charge me like $5 just to walk out to the island, so I decided to just stay on shore and take some videos instead. But yeah, that's the gist of Ream National Park for you. Lots of off-roading adventures for motorbikes. If you're into that sort of thing, I would definitely recommend it. If you don't have your own bike, I'm sure you could rent one in Otres or Sihanoukville somewhere and bring it out here for the day. You'll have a great time. Just pick a dirt road and head down it and you're good to go on your adventure. So anyways, now I'm going to head all the way back to Pepe's house. Maybe get something to eat for dinner, or see if he wants to make some dinner together. That would be really cool. So I got back from the motorbike adventure a little bit ago, took a shower, and then Pepe invited me to dinner with him and his girlfriend. It was delicious, super awesome Cambodian noodles that he made. Then I've just been relaxing, hanging out with him, talking, just getting to know each other a little bit. Couch surfing is so cool. I love it. You get to meet cool people all over. It's so awesome. Super thankful for couch surfing. Anyways, a couple other things I wanted to randomly talk about that I forgot to mention earlier. So to get my motorbike and me into the national park earlier, it was 1,000 Khmer Real, which is like 25 cents US, so super cheap to get into the national park. And yeah, I was a little nervous today about taking the pink unicorn, like on the long, not long, it was only like 100 kilometers from Kampot to Sihanoukville, Otres area, but I was a little nervous, and the pink unicorn totally passed the test today. Yeah, I was just a little nervous for the long trip, not gonna lie, but it was super good, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, I'm really tired after all the adventure today, so I think it's time to go to bed. I will see you guys next time.